Hello, Flosstube. We're the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week.
All right, first of all, we'd like to say thank you so much for our shout outs and our new subscribers, old subscribers, all the likers, the commenters, the dislikers. We love you all.
We didn't have too many dislikes this week.
Oh, not this week.
We must be doing our job.
Let's see what I've got. I've got shout outs for Lisa's Stitching Stable. She shouted us out, so thank you. Go check out her video.
She's a new Flosstuber. She has 2 videos.
Oh, easy to catch up on then. Question. So Julie wanted to know, have you shot a video in one take? And then also if my C-bands are stretchy sweatband material. Yes, on the sweatband material, so really easy to wear.
But they have those metal things that like hit you right on
Yeah, it's plastic, so it's a little...
It hits you on the point where it's supposed to make you not sick.
The pressure point, yeah. And then, yes, we have done videos.
Most of the time.
Most of the time we can do it, unless the dogs are barking or the kids get out of hand.
Or her mother says something stupid.
Yeah, sometimes we say stupid things, and we're like, we should probably start over. Bonnie wanted to know, we did the whip parade last week. How do you manage your whips? Is it one day a week to work on them? She's heard us talk about the hashtags that we've had, so... seasonally is typically how we work. So winter's coming up, so she's working on a lot of winter things to get ready to have for that display, and then she'll start working on spring.
Yeah, I started something new for winter this morning, and I think after that I'm gonna head over to spring.
I'm probably gonna start spring too soon. But yes, that's how we rotate them. We don't rotate all the whips. Like, my Christmas stuff is put away for now. My Halloween stuff is put away for right now.
I try to do Fridays. I try to do some fall stitching, and I did do some last night on my prayer schooler, but not enough to show you. And then I try for Sundays to definitely do Christmas pieces, so that I keep that going all year, because Christmas is what I would like the most stitching of.
Yes. Luann wanted to know if Ronnie's sporting a new collar.
Oh, she got it, what, like 5 months ago or something?
Yeah, it's a Minnie Mouse collar.
I got it on Etsy.
She wanted bright fluorescent pink, so everyone knew she was a girl.
No, I wanted a Minnie Mouse collar, and that was the only one I could find.
Connie, she uses C-bands as well. She said that the brand does matter. She bought a cute pair off the web, and they didn't work. So I got mine at Walgreens. You can just get them in the pharmacy section. Walmart has them. Any store like that will have them.
Or a cruise ship.
Or on the cruise ship, yes. Diana wanted to know your #1 tip for stitching fast and pretty. I don't worry about how my stitches look, I guess.
I do. I rip some out sometimes if I don't like the way they look. But mine never look as good as, like, when I was doing the seasons in chalk with Kathy Haberman, and she would send me her finished pieces to photograph with the chalkboards. Her stitches are perfect. But she stitches on 32, so they're tinier, and the thread takes up more of the space than mine on 28. So, yeah, I'm not.
If somebody's looking at my piece with a microscope, they can bug off. So,
probably the biggest tip that makes me stitch faster is that I don't use a hoop. I don't use a frame.
And that we use the sewing technique.
And so I'm not, like, positioning in it or moving it, or that takes a lot of time.
Yep.
Picking out a grime guard or whatever to go with each project. I don't have that problem.
Terry just wanted to know, she's wondering how many stitches I'll be able to get in between contractions. That'll be how we time contractions, is we'll do stitches.
Hopefully a lot.
Oh gosh. Bonnie H wanted to know, did you always get car sickness, or is it because I'm pregnant? I've always, my fondest memories. We used to drive to Disney World every year, and my fondest memories are being car sick on the way, because my stepdad would drive straight through. Straight through. We'd leave at night though, so at least I'd be asleep for that. But both me and my brother Parker get severely car sick, so it was like a fight for whoever got to sit in the middle so we could stare out the window. And my mom gets car sick too, so she'd be in the front.
We had a lot of Ziploc bags.
Right. We've been supporting Ziploc since we were little. Verpy wanted to know, how do I wash my eggs? I run them under hot water. I don't use anything to clean them with. Tanya wanted to know, how often do you rotate whips during the week? We already answered that. Sorry. Cheryl, where do you purchase the nausea bands at? Walmart, Walgreens. I should have read through my comments before I started talking. Sorry. Laura says the room will be beautiful. All I need now is, for my baby, all I need now is an antique rocking chicken. And I thought that was amazing. I'm getting an antique rocking horse, but a rocking chicken would be phenomenal. Mischievous Stitches wanted to know if it's easier for me to quilt right now than stitching. Yeah, looking at the chart is just, it plays with my nausea. So just sitting at a sewing machine, I'm able to do that no problem. Marcy wanted to know if you ever have whips that you give up on, and what do you do with them? Like if you ever got, I don't like this anymore. She's one of those people that can't do that. She can't.
Yeah, I have to finish my stuff. I know I have a bunch that I've started like last year that still are going, but I will eventually finish them.
AKA Hunter stocking for 2 years. It just needs the back stitching.
Mm-hmm. It's pathetic.
I haven't had that problem yet, but again, I've only been stitching since last March, so I make sure that I'm in love with something before I start stitching it. Diane wanted to know what your first cross stitch piece was, if you remember it, and how old you were.
I think I was probably in my early 20s, and it was like precious moments. Ooh. But I did...
Did you keep it?
I don't think so. I did a lot of crewel embroidery and needlepoint before that, so I've always been... Like I said that I made all my skating costumes, I would embroider and sequin them and all kinds of stuff. I was always, and my
They're
jeans,
amazing.
I would like embroider patches on my jeans and stuff. I've always been a sewer. Not like a clothes sewer though, just a sewer.
A doodatter.
A stitcher.
Rita wanted to know if I have cross stitch in the girls' rooms. Ada, the oldest, she actually cross stitched Elsa, and my mom finished it for her, so she has that hanging in her room. And she has one of my mom's, what's that called?
Needlepoint.
One of her first needle points that she had. They have that hanging in their room as well. It's of like a tiger. Yvonne wanted to know tentative release date for Chalk on the Farm.
I just asked Kathy yesterday, and there's no set in stone date, but she said soon, and it will be in February, so.
Before market.
Wait till you see it. It's so awesome.
Rose wanted to know if I'm planning to find out the baby's gender. Yes, next month. We'll probably do a party in March, the early March. Like as soon as the first weekend in March is when I want to. Lord have mercy. How many videos have we done, ladies and gentlemen?
Sorry.
But I plan to have it be a surprise. I want the doctor to put it in an envelope, and then we do something fun to find out the baby's gender. But yet, I couldn't live 9 months without knowing no. Patricia wanted to know if this is your first grandchild.
No.
Nope. My older brother has 3 boys. She's hoping that it's a girl. Lady M Crafts, have you checked out Missouri Star Quilt Company? Mm-hmm. Have I? Yes. I got more fabric haul for you guys today. I'm a mess. Yes, I have. And Deborah wants to know which Cricut we have. I have
the Expression, right?
Yeah.
Mine's older. I used mine a lot for scrapbooking. Yours is the Explorer or something, isn't it? Explorer Air. Explorer Air, the first one, not the second one.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I like the newest one that they have that cuts fabric and whatnot, but
that's the Maker.
The Maker, I don't know that I would need to upgrade. Right now I use it for vinyl and paper. Mm-hmm. And the other one will do fabric if I wanted it to, but I just don't see a need right now. If I want to cut out a pattern, I'll cut it out. Now if I get more into the different patterns on quilts, I might see that as something that I could use, but Cricut Explorer Air is what I have. Yeah, is that what we said?
The first one, yeah, not the second one.
The first one. My husband
because you got a
for
really good deal.
I got it. Yes, I got the Air with like a huge bundle of supplies for the same price that I would just get the Air 2, and I didn't see enough difference in the two to get the better one if I could get all those supplies. Okay, moving on. Whips, what do you got?
No, previous finishes.
Previous finishes.
we thought we'd do the winter seasons in chalk. And this is a vintage paint by number frame, and I had a piece of board cut that I painted with chalkboard, and then it's mounted on there, and magnets and sheet metal, and I change them out for every season. And this was the collaboration, the first one I did with Kathy Haberman, and it was in Just Cross Stitch magazine in 2016, I think. Every issue had one, and this is the winter. This was the first one. I can't even tell you how excited I was when I saw this in the magazine for the first time. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, and then for finishes,
This?
let's do this one first, the little one. I finished our stitch along, the PC Winter Wonderland. It was funny yesterday, I saw on Facebook, somebody said, what does the PC stand for, when somebody had that for their hashtag?
Pretty Chelsea. Priscilla and Chelsea.
So-
We just used our initials.
I took off the words and I moved up the border. I also changed the browns to the more gray brown hickory sticks from Classic Colorworks. And I had this piece of wood. It's a plaque and it's got like a rope up here. I don't know where I'm going to display this yet, but I decided to mount it on there, and I used red gingham for the backing, and it's all on sticky board. And then I did a garland around it, and I found these blue berries downstairs in my stuff that I bought after Christmas this year. So those got stuck on the top, and it's really cute. Really fast too.
A lot of you are stitching that. It's
Yes.
almost done.
We love seeing them. I finished stitching the last one of these last night. This is the Snow Place Like Home series from Country Cottage Needleworks, and I made it into a banner, if you want to hold the one end. And this is on my blog today. I hung it from my vintage window in the family room. I took it down for the video. But I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it there or I'm going to put it on my stair garland. But I attached it to a piece of garland. I used burlap ribbons to hang it, ruffled some red torn gingham for the sides, and then I cut some wreaths in half and used that for the greenery, and added bows and covered buttons. I did do some changes to these, like there was a house, one of the houses had people, and I'm not a people stitcher, so I changed it to the snowman, and Chelsea found an app online where you can just reverse it. So this one is the reverse of this one.
Nope.
No,
Middle. Yeah, that one.
that one. Did I hang these up wrong? Yeah, I did. I wanted the two end ones to be, the two tall ones to be on the end. I gotta fix that. But I can slide that off because I made big loops at the top, so yeah, I shouldn't be finishing things till midnight.
She was up in her craft room till midnight last night finishing stuff.
Down in my craft room till midnight.
Down in the craft room. Okay, what do you have for whips, Priscilla?
And these are those charts, and there's 5 of them, but I didn't stitch the one with the words.
So it's the Snow Place Like Home series, and then
And I've had these since they came out. I'm not sure how old they are, but 2014. So it was nice to get those finished. And they're really small,
there we go.
so they were quick. It would take like 2 nights.
I just used Photoshop Express. It's an application on my iPhone to reverse the image of that first one, so the snowman ended up on the left of the house. Really easy.
Okay, and then this is, I forget what the name of this one is.
Jolly Happy Soul.
Okay. And I started it this morning.
This is a Brenda Gervase pattern, Jolly Happy Soul.
All I got done was the F and started the R. But it's small. It's only like 5 or so inches. And the cardinals are over 1, and I've never done over 1 before, so we're going to have to see if I can.
Do that.
It's kind of scary.
Okay.
So where's yours?
I have a whip. Before she takes it away, she put on my Instagram that she was going to take it away. I have so many projects that are like almost done, and I should be working on those, but this is the one that I wanted to work on, and I apologize I don't have my book with me today, but it's the Farms of Hawk Run Hollow. When you last saw it, and like hardly any of this green was filled in. I did all the cows on the bottom. I finished farm and some of the crow. This is a lot of stitching though for my first time back into actually stitching. This is just what I wanted to work on. I don't know. Mom said, you should do that for the baby's room. And I said, I'll get that done in God knows when. So that's why I decided to start working on it. What else?
We gonna go to haul?
Yes, we had lots of haul.
I don't have lots, but we have some.
We
So
have a lot of
this
various haul.
is a magazine that goes to needlework retailers. That's why it's called Needlework Retailer, right?
I would assume so. That'd be.
And Annie from Annie B's Folk Art, she mailed this to me, and it was so nice of her because that's the Chalk for the Home, the small chart of it on the cover of the magazine. Is my collaboration with Kathy Haberman, Hands on Design. So that's the small Let It Snow bungalow. It was so exciting to see that.
So this is just something that goes to the retailers, but it was exciting to see.
So thank you, Annie.
Thank you.
And then we got an order from Down Sunshine Lane. So I added to my Prairie Schooler collection with cats, bats, and witches. I don't know why I didn't have that.
I made my mom an Excel spreadsheet. So she has a lot of Prairie Schoolers. So I made her an Excel spreadsheet stating which ones she has, and then I'll add to them.
I
for the
probably
ones
need
that-
like 20.
Yeah. And they're the ones that are like $125 on eBay. Like, just re-release them already. It's like Lady of the Flag, Prairie Schooler style. And then Holiday Inn, designed by Brenda Gervase.
With Thy Needle and Thread. I just love her witches. Not that I don't have already a bunch of them to do. I need to get working on those on
Do you
Fridays.
know that I love this house because it's not filled in?
Yeah, it's cute. Very
And the
cute.
little black cat.
And also from Down Sunshine Lane, I got the winter smalls from Lizzie Kate. So, got to get busy on that.
You just said this was going to be your last winter.
I don't
She's
know.
a liar. Alright. My stuff from Down Sunshine Lane I ordered was Spring Frolic at Bunny Hill. I don't know, I'm gravitating towards With Thy Needle lately. And she posted a sneak peek of something that's coming out at market with a little chick, and it
And a
looked like a
bunny?
little bunny.
Oh, and
She
he had
called it
overalls?
his little britches, she called them, and I was like, oh, I just want to stitch it. Okay, so this, and I'll definitely be ordering that one as soon as it comes out. And then I got Bittersweet September, Blackbird design. If you can see it. This one's a little bit smaller.
And make sure you watch till the end.
Oh. What do we watch?
What else did you get?
Oh, okay. Let's talk about this. So last week we didn't say where we were going after the video. I left you all in suspense. I apologize. That's pregnancy brain. Where did we go after the video, Mom?
Hobby Lobby.
Where did we go before Hobby Lobby?
Joanne Fabrics.
Fabrics, right. So what did you get for that quilt that you're not going to make? So we already cut it up. She's got squares.
And this is going to be the back.
She's got a back.
I think everybody, when you posted that picture, I think they think it's for the baby, but it's for me.
Yeah, it's for her. I have baby stuff. It's for her. But she's got, I mean, it's going to be amazing. And all of you liked this fabric. I wanted to, yes.
Ticking stripe and aqua.
I can't get the glare.
I just need something farmy and barny on it.
And this is
Besides
cute.
the ticking stripes.
I also bought this to add into a baby.
So we're going to have a sewing day today. Chelsea brought her sewing machine, and we're going to be a sweatshop in the kitchen after this.
So I bought some of that same fabric. I got some bees and chicks. Now I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these yet. I also got some, this is gingham, right?
Mm-hmm.
Black gingham to go with it. I bought a lot of flannel, so I want to make some receiving blankets. So I've been watching tutorials up the yin yang for receiving blankets, and then it's some double gauze material that I found that you just serge at the ends. We don't have a serger, so they said you could do, what are they called?
Zigzag.
Zigzags. So that's what I plan on. I also wanted to show this. We got this at Hobby Lobby.
Mm-hmm.
There's one other fabric in there. I had taken it out to see what how big these are, but I've never liked like their pre-cut selection. Some of their fabrics that they've chosen were like, but these are flannel and they're so pretty. Mm-hmm. Great for finishing stuff too if you have winter projects. I got from fabric.com, I believe, I got Moda The Good Life These, I mean, just more of my style fabrics that I'm gonna make into something. Okay.
And then she wanted like a cream colored blanket that I'm gonna do some kind of applique on. So I started this.
She did this in like 2 hours.
It's shell stitched and it's cream. And I think that there's gonna be bees put onto it or a chicken. We haven't decided yet.
But it's gonna have like a ruffle at the end. It's going to be pretty. She just needed more yarn. And then I got a wonderful gift for baby
From Aunt Yvonne.
from Auntie Yvonne. So you always see these, but they're like usually farm animals like giraffes and stuff. And she found the cutest
Zoo
cow.
animals.
What did I say?
Farm.
I'm sorry, zoo animals. She found the cutest cow. So I was really excited about that. This was the first gift for baby. So, all right.
Oh, you're gonna do your chicken patterns?
Yep.
Okay.
So I have a buttload of chicken patterns. So I'm gonna go quickly so we don't take up all your Saturday. I know you guys look forward to us, but hey. All right. So write something down. All right. So we have all of these.
With the needle and thread.
With Thy Needle and Thread, sampler of the seasons, spring, autumn, summer, and fall. I don't have the fall one with me, I don't think. But they all have some sort of chickens in them.
Yeah, I was thinking I was going to start these too.
So they have the chickens, the bees, you know, the quilts hanging on the line, sunflowers. These are really up my alley. So they are bigger.
I think Jen's stitching niche.
Yep.
Niche.
She
has
was the
stitched
one
them. Yeah,
that
she's where we saw them first.
Yeah. And then I've got Berry Days at Thistledown Farm by With Thy Needle and Thread. This one is one of those bee patterns. It's got the bee above the house.
But does it have chickens?
It doesn't have I said bee or chicken patterns.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of just bee ones though. The Scarlet House, the Queen's Garden. So we've talked about it before. My mom and I were like town queens. She was Queen of Zion. I was Queen of Lindenhurst. And then we like zinnias. And I thought that those looked like zinnias and that it's got the bees in there.
So I'm waiting for her to stitch it for me.
She gonna be waiting. Gathering Honey. This one has the chicken on a leash that I was obsessed with. Plum Street Samplers.
That one's huge too, right?
Yes. It's got the bees and the chickens on it though. This one is 1,000 Hills Plum Street Samplers. Somebody's working on this. If I think of it, I'll let you guys know. But it's got the bovines and I think there's chickens in it. Another one, Mrs. McGuire, Bee Charmer. This is Pineberry Lane. Stacy Nash Primitives. This is House of Berries, Chapel Road, Miss Baxter's house. A viewer recommended that I get this one.
Homesteading on the Home Front is doing that one, but she like left off the person, and I think she made the house smaller so she could fit it into a standard size frame, and it's really cute.
I think I don't necessarily like this person. It looks like a geisha to me instead of a farmer. So I either have to modify them or...
Yeah, just leave it off and slap a chicken there.
Slap a chicken. Okay, so Madame Chantilly. With a baby with the... in the carriage. Also Hen Cooking by Madame Chantilly. I'm probably saying that wrong. Another Stacy Nash Primitives. These are smaller patterns. It's called Spotted Chicken
That one's
Sewing
really
Bag.
cute.
It is.
That was from Cindy, right? Cindy's cross stitch.
Miracle Grow Ink Circles. And they're supposed to look funky. So that's what we learned about this whole series is something...
Like the carrots are as big as the truck,
Right.
type of a deal.
Cricket Collection, Fresh Eggs. My Big Toe Cross Stitch Design. This is called Hen and Chicks. The dogs are snoring.
You know, it's really funny. Back, because I've had chickens in my kitchen for a long time, and Chelsea was always like, I don't want any chickens in my kitchen. I don't want it. And now
I've got real chickens in my kitchen.
Like right here in my dining room, there's 2 chicken pictures.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was going through my damask and teal phase. The Prairie Schooler, Santa's 12 Days of Christmas. I bought this one for number 3.
You started that one, didn't you?
Yep.
Did you show that one this week and you didn't have the chart with
I
you?
didn't have the chart, but you knew which one it was. The Victoria Sampler, Farmyard Chicks. This is one I sent my husband into the store to get.
I think you started that one too.
That's what that was. Remember that little piece? I had a little, like, 4 stitches.
Like 12 pieces on one piece of fabric.
This one I absolutely love. This is the Scarlet House Heartland Sampler.
That one's nice.
Yes.
You have so many cute charts.
I know, but they're all huge.
I might have to steal some.
Go for it. This one I love. Prairie Schooler. The Prairie Schooler, Where There Are Bees.
Yep. That little tiny bee is just amazing.
Nursery Rhymes. This is Little Boy Blue, so I thought, I could show you because it has a country theme. Prairie Schooler again. I received this one as a gift. Who stitched this?
A lot of people have stitched it.
I know, but I bought it because of somebody. Barbara Anna Designs, All Creatures Great and Small. If you look over in this corner, there's some chickens. But all in all, it's cute, but it is huge. 317 by 248 stitch count. So.
Wouldn't finish that one in a few days, would we?
Birds and the Bees. You stitched this one?
Yep.
Yeah. She had it, so I had to get it too.
That one's finished really cute too.
And
it's on my blog if you want to.
It was really quick for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love this one. If I do find out it's a girl, this is definitely going in her room. This is God Save the Queen, Annie Bees.
That's Annie that sent the retailer magazine.
I absolutely love that one. And then I've got Crodel.
I don't know.
I'm gonna butcher it, okay? Dame Crodel and the Bees.
That was a gift.
Good
right?
Flora Stitchwork. Yep. I liked all the honeycombs. And then the reason I bought these Lizzie Kate's, the 4 Seasons, I've started the winter, is because of the chickens in the summer one. It looks so cute. My mom has them all finished, and I decided that I needed them too. This was one of the first ones. My mom bought this actually to do for me, and then when I started stitching, she gave it to me. So this is Early Morning Santa. Have you done any Mill Hill kits?
No, I sure haven't.
Those beads scare her. This was also a gift. This is Traditional Chicken Santa.
Yeah, that was from Laura Love.
Riding a chicken. And then Madame Chantilly, another gift.
That was from Laura too, wasn't it?
Yep, these are all from Laura. And then Guyene, I think is how you say it. And this is another Madame Chantilly. And then this was a gift as well. This is the Prairie Schooler, the Bremen Town Musicians.
That's an old one.
Very old. Yeah, because you can see only the amount of patterns that had been out at that time. Okay, that's all my chickens.
Okay.
And bees. Sorry I monopolized your time. I know I went fast. Just pause.
Do you want to get your bag? So, we received a gift from Mama Joan this week, from Mama Joan's Bags, of the Chalk on the Farm patterns that she has done. And they are just awesome. And she has an Etsy shop, so I will link her Etsy shop below. But this was the pattern of fabric that she chose for the Chalk on the Farm.
The gingham inside.
Mine is empty because my Chalk on the Farm is finished.
She's done stitching it.
And it took me 11 days, and 2 of those days I didn't stitch, so 9 days to do the top and the bottom.
Yep, so again, the Chalk on the Farm is going to be similar to her Chalk for the Home, where you have a smaller piece and then you have a bigger piece. I won't say that it's the same size because it's not, but you'll have a smaller piece to stitch and a bigger piece. So 2 charts for one. But this is what she came up with for Chalk on the Farm to coordinate with that.
So if you think you're going to do the Chalk on the Farm, you might want to go to the link
Grab a
below.
project bag.
Yeah, these are so nice. And
The vinyl is thick and the zipper's really nice.
Thank you so much, Mom and Joan. We just love them.
Okay.
And we're so excited to receive them. What else is there?
We've got a giveaway winner.
Right.
From last week. So.
And I wanted to say thank you too to Crazy Annie's Stitching for the 2 pieces of the black chalkboardy fabric that we gave away last week. So this week's giveaway was from Needle in a Haystack in Alameda, California. And she wanted the question answered for the favorite thing to do with eggs, and it was for a stitcher's half of the 30 count farmhouse Christmas fabric that the Little House Needleworks farmhouse Christmas is being stitched on.
Mm-hmm. A lot of you have patterns already, but it's already being sold out. So, all right. So we have a winner, Lori McCleary. You have won the stitcher's half. So we will, if you could reach out to us through Instagram,
Or message us
some way, and then we can get your information over to Needle in a Haystack, and they can send it out to you because
on my Facebook page, on my blog, somewhere. Just
message us.
And even if you want to message in more than one place, just in case.
Just in case we miss it. I'm not saying that that's possible.
Yeah, we had a little problem with the one last week. We weren't getting that, so. Anyway, we appreciate all the stores that
it's awesome. I'm so excited to be able to give you guys
things.
stuff. Yes. Okay, and then what do we have this week?
Okay, so
Oh,
Down Sunshine Lane sent an extra winter smalls for us to give away to you. And I'm also going to put the link for that down below if you want to order it from her, because she does have them in stock. But it's super cute. It's from Lizzie Kate. There's all 4 designs in it. And
we had talked about Lizzie Kate being really easy for beginner stitchers. So we've had a lot of people tune in saying they haven't stitched in a long time, or they're picking up cross stitch for the first time.
Oh my gosh, I hear that like once a day that they're
it's so exciting.
Yes.
And these would be really, really easy to do because they're smaller, and you get 4 charts in one, so you could have 4 really cute things accomplished in a very small amount of time. So what are we having them answer?
I don't know. I forgot to think about that.
Priscilla, that is your job.
I have too many jobs. Help me here.
Guys.
Let's go with what's your favorite season to stitch for,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or how long you've been stitching. What's your favorite season?
How long you've been stitching. I like seeing those posts because I haven't been stitching very long. I like to see how long you guys have been stitching. There's been people that have been stitching for longer than I've been alive, and I like going and seeing all your projects that you're working on. So the question that you'll answer in the comments below, remember you have to scroll to the bottom past those videos that they recommend you watch as well.
And be a subscriber. Don't mention giveaway.
No giveaway.
Tell us how long you've been stitching.
Yep.
And anything else you want to ask or tell us.
Yeah, if you have questions.
As long as it's nice.
No cross-stitch bullies.
That's right. And don't ask me where I store all my stuff, because
we don't know.
I do. It's not just laying around the house.
It is right now. Okay.
No, everything is put away.
No, I know.
The only thing that's out is those 2 chalkboards, but what am I going to do
Oh my
with
gosh, it's 33 minutes, Priscilla. We got to get a handle on this. All your chicken charts that you were showing.
Yeah, but I didn't even get to do a whip parade because you got so much stuff.
I have no stitching done. So, I am very proud of this, just so we know. I am extremely proud of this. I was posting on Instagram every day because I couldn't contain myself. Okay, my mom said she was going to disown me if she had to keep being a one-man show. So I had to, start.
No, I was going to start searching for adoptions.
Yvonne, did you hear that? She's open now.
The chair's open, Yvonne.
You have to bring a dog, though, to sit in your lap. All right. I don't have... Okay.
What are you looking for?
Okay, so answer below.
Wait.
How long you've been stitching.
Right. And like I said, be a subscriber. Also, if you get your inspiration from us, make sure you tag my blog, tag us, do something so that people know where you got your inspiration from. Do you want us to be choker?
All right.
Follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356, Priscilla's2000 on Facebook, Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com, and all those links will be below. Thank you to the stores who so generously give us things to give to you. And
we will see you next week.
This is what you will win this week.
Bye.
Bye.